Hey, that's Mike and Holly, Alex, Eddie, and Kelsey.
Okay. This is no way.
Mommy, the coffee goes in the cup.
Oh no, it went in the cup, but it overflowed. Okay, so yesterday when my mom was here, I made a half a pot of coffee so that we could all have coffee. And I forgot to switch it back to single cup. And I just I was over here looking outside. And
Okay, I don't want to interrupt you, but I see it running.
Oh no, it's not going that far.
Start slurping.
When you need the...
just pour some of your coffee, your milk and your sugar in it. Start slurping.
When you need the coffee before you've made and had the coffee.
Slurp up that.
You got a little something coming out of your nose. It looks like a mustache, but it's a little bat. It's a Halloween ring. You got a mustache? Oh my.
Yeah, I don't get that.
You don't have a big enough upper lip. You curl it up. Yeah, there you go, like you're making a kissy.
Is it just not your day?
So not my day. First and foremost, I'm like an emotional wreck still over Alex leaving and like verge of tears and crying all day long. And then we didn't film this, but we're having issues with our air conditioner, so we have to get that fixed. So the air conditioner guy came. I didn't tell you. I took out the trash and I just happened to check around the corner of the house. He left the gate open. Thank goodness Eddie hadn't been let out, which I don't even know if he would take off anymore. We've talked about this. Eddie's getting old. We don't know if he would bolt or not, but better safe than sorry. Don't want to take any chances. I had come up here to vacuum out the dryer vent because this vent gets full. You know, you're supposed to empty it, I think, like every time, but who really does that? And I was trying to get the door to prop open. Oh yeah, and then the coffee thing. And so I was like, well, maybe I could just stick something right here in the hinge to hold it open. Michael's looking at me. And this hanger slipped right in the hole, no problem. Nice and like when you get your head stuck between bars and it goes in easily, but it won't come out. I have pulled and yanked. I've been gentle. I tried, okay, well, I got it in there easily. Maybe if I just gently pull on it or gently lift up. I've yanked and pulled as hard as I can. I've been gentle. I even tried to break the hanger. Of course, I used one of Michael's thick hangers. I cannot get this out. So then I was like, well, now I gotta tell Michael because I need his help. I was gonna try to do it myself. So I need you to do.
That was easy, I did it.
All it took was telling you and doing it in front of you. Oh no.
This is how this always goes.
This always happens.
Something Holly needs done. And it's usually electronics.
My computer's running slow. I need your help. And he's like, turn it off and turn it back on again. I tried that. No, you didn't. Yes, I did. I tried it. And then I give it to him and boom, it works. Because
oh no.
No.
That's not quite how the story goes. Like she needs me to do this stuff. And it's the second I get up to go do it, then it works.
Yeah.
So you've been fighting at this all day. You got me to come upstairs to come vlog you to see what this was, and then you pop it out.
If only the air conditioner would just like fix itself.
There's no fix.
We're gonna get that fixed hopefully this week, I think, because the parts.
What's happening?
Mommy got this.
I don't know. You even want to know?
This happens so often though. I'll be like, Michael, I need your help. I cannot fix this or that or do this or that. For the most part, I'm pretty good about fixing stuff myself like this. But I swear,
and then I get up, and what do you know? It magically gets fixed.
Did you see what happened?
No, I was watching the camera.
I wasn't even looking at it. I was looking at you, and I just kind of like bloop.
And I didn't catch it on camera either. No, I was talking to you.
You guys, it was so stuck. I was pulling. I mean, I tried to bust this hanger, this thick hanger, and all it took was looking away and just lifting it just the right way. Okay, I guess.
Just mom being mom.
Just mom being mom.
What?
It's my luck. I really do think I need to.
She got the hanger stuck in the dryer.
I think I just need to go to bed and like stay there for a while.
Because this stuff doesn't happen on a normal
No,
day.
this stuff happens all the time. It's just, it's heightened because it's all happening like back to back all day long. I've had stuff happen. So it's just my luck. But it's fixed now, so all's well.
Chop those nuts.
I am chopping.
You don't have to go too small on them though.
No, it says rough like.
Because I don't mind
like chunks, I guess.
big chunks of it. So Holly is making me some zucchini muffins bread muffins.
It's supposed to be zucchini bread, but our bread pan has something else in it right now. It has leftover enchilada in it. And we actually prefer muffins because it's like, you can just grab a quick.
Oh yeah, because I'm
bite
thinking of slicing the bread and that's just a kind of a pain and it falls
It
apart.
falls apart. So we like to do the mini muffins and then Chelsea eats them too. She has those blueberry mini muffins that I made, the healthy version that I made. What? Oh my goodness. What's the matter? You're acting weird. Gosh. Now wait just a minute. I was the one having the bad day.
It's contagious.
We have a bunch of snacks up on the shelf and Michael just dumped. After going through the box looking for raisins,
And
he
sorting
dumped.
everything and organizing the box.
Oh, you organized it?
Not now.
Not anymore. Just dump it in there. Just dump it in.
Watch for big chunks.
Yeah, I've picked out
We had
a little.
a grater, like I guess it was a cheese grater
Yeah, like a.
that
grater,
we
grater.
never, ever used. And when we were
Yeah.
packing recently, we were like, we're never gonna need this. So let's either throw it out or maybe it did get packed. But we needed this to grate, I guess, the zucchini.
It either got packed or donated because
Yes.
there was a lot of like kitchen stuff that we didn't use anymore that we donated a big box of like, or 2 big boxes of like kitchen stuff.
So we
But
used
it's
our
just-
Ninja, which isn't a food processor, to blend it.
I guess.
And it didn't work quite that well because it left some big chunks and you need
Well,
this really grated.
It does usually though, because I use it to make my dad's carrot cake because it's just easier. I just throw the carrots in there. Oh look, that looks kind of fancy.
Yeah, that's definitely wet. You're supposed to squeeze the juice out of it. And it's like spreading on the paper towel. So it's
But look, you know, like when you
Definitely
get
too
something
wet.
fancy in like a fancy restaurant, I don't
Yeah.
know, because I don't think I've had
pate.
It's like it's served. Oh, gross. It's not like, okay.
I thought you were just gonna take it like in your hand and just squeeze water out over the sink.
I probably should have. Oh no. I don't even know what I'm doing.
Because the paper towel is gonna disintegrate. I thought about using a towel, but I didn't really want to try ruining any towels. Like one of our dish towels.
Yeah, and I was just thinking like, ooh, look at how green that is. Okay, so now I'm gonna put it back in here though, because I wanna make sure that without the water, I get the right measurements. And see, it looks like I could still use, I need a cup and a half a cup. So I'm gonna do what you said and just
do that.
I love to bake and I don't mind cooking, but I don't like touching food with my hands. I just,
Why? That should be fun.
Especially-
Just to squeeze.
well then you should be doing it. Oh, I wonder if we should have saved that juice for like something. I don't know.
Have you ever heard of zucchini juice? I haven't. In with the nuts. In with the raisins.
Smells really good. And raisins, we're just eyeballing it because
It says you can add dried fruit, which I guess that's what a raisin is.
it also says you can leave the nuts out or you can add nuts. They can be walnuts, which we used, or you can use pecans.
Well, we had some leftover walnuts. Throw it in. We had some boxes of raisins on hand. Throw those in.
Man overboard. So I'm like, how many? And Michael's like, just throw it all in.
Just
Well,
use them
Mi-
up.
What Michael doesn't get, I guess, is that like in baking, you have to be careful like what you throw in because it could dry it out or it could be too moist or whatever. The other thing is this is supposed to be made in a bread pan and I'm making muffins. So, guess we'll just see what happens.
Well, yeah.
And no measuring of the raisins, but that's what it is.
I mean, if they don't turn out, at least it still smells good.
It smells really good. And like the whole thing too is like, it says that zucchini doesn't really have like a ton of flavor.
No, I took a bite
So-
raw and it's like, okay, it's just like, it's less than a cucumber taste.
There's cinnamon, there's nutmeg, there's honey, there's coconut oil. So I was telling Michael, I think they're probably gonna turn out a lot like the carrot cake recipe
Probably.
that I made, or muffins, whatever they were.
In they go.
Now, you're supposed to bake the loaf of bread for like 45 to 55 minutes. I'm like, usually when I make the muffins, it's like 15 minutes. And I just put them in for 15 and I'm gonna check them with a toothpick and see how they do.
You know what I just realized? Today has not been a good day for you, and we're trying a recipe that we've never done before, and we're doing it different than what you're supposed to do.
No, don't even. Well,
That'll be the karma of the world as these turn out fabulous.
I was gonna say, like, okay, well, I don't know. It still wouldn't make up for some of what I'm going through, but either they're gonna turn out great and be like, oh, finally a win for today, or they're just gonna be a fail like everything else. All right, you guys, I pulled the big muffins out right at 15 minutes because they were turning brown and they look like I didn't want to dry them out. I didn't want to cook them too long and have them not. Okay, it smells
They're not sweet.
amazing.
They're not sweet, but it falls somewhere between a bread and a muffin.
Because it's supposed to really be more a bread. They feel heavy and dense. And they looked, when I broke it apart to let it cool so we could taste it, it looked and felt nice and moist. Is it cooked good? Oh,
yeah.
good. So you'll eat them? Okay, good. Because I made a bunch of the mini ones. I made 1.5 trays of the mini. What's your verdict? What about my bite? No. You just took my taste test bite. So take a good healthy zucchini and we're gonna put butter and stuff on it.
I've got good grass-fed butter, but it's in the fridge, so it's probably hard.
Now this does have a 1/2 cup of honey in it, which is quite a bit to add that little bit of sweetness. Oh, did you have a raisin?
Oh yeah, I got raisins in there.
And you can taste, and that's good. So,
Yeah, I don't really like it with the butter.
no? You like it better? Well, I was thinking, I wondered, drizzled with a little bit of honey on it would make it even a little sweeter. You know what I should have done? I should have put the granulated sugar on top like I did with the blueberry. I have not baked these yet, so I'm gonna put some granulated sugar on top. It's the sugar in the raw, so it's like a really thick, crystal-y sugar. So I'm gonna put them on these mini muffins, and then we're all gonna fight over these, I bet.
They like
They're
little
bouncy.
spongy things.
They are. But it's funny. They're dense, but they're spongy. But I still have yet to try one. Are you guys gonna?
Take a bite.
My goodness. Oh, that's good. I like the raisins.
Yeah, nice
I
little
think-
extra sweetness.
I think the raisins added a good flavor to it. It really reminds me of the carrot cake I make for my dad. That would be good with a cream cheese frosting. Let's talk about making it bad for you. Okay, we are doing recipes ranked. So,
I was actually doing Holly putting sugar on top of them.
okay, so we're gonna rank the muffin bread recipes that we've made. So, Michael, you said blueberry.
We've made carrot cake, or carrot muffins, banana muffins,
Oh yeah, that's right.
blueberry muffins, and
now
zucchini muffins.
So, top favorite, number 1.
Top favorite was the blueberry muffins we made, because just those blueberries, oh, those little pops of blueberries inside are so good.
Because they're
So
whole.
blueberries would be number 1.
Yeah.
This would be number 2. I really like this. This is really good.
Oh, this is your number 2?
The banana was good, but it still quite wasn't there. And then crazily, like the carrots would be my 4th pick. I would have thought the carrots would have been higher up there.
It's really funny too that the zucchini, which is supposed to have like less, you don't really taste zucchini. You don't
Not
taste
at all,
it.
no.
So you would think that that one maybe wouldn't be as good still, but it is. It's just
But you're
like
getting
a really
all the good. You're getting the cinnamon, nutmeg, raisin,
nutmeg,
nuts,
honey, coconut oil.
all the good stuff.
Yeah, you're getting all those other flavors in there. But those blueberry ones, oh my gosh, they're still #1 in all of our book. We all love those blueberries. I made a big batch of them and froze them all. And we're still, every day for breakfast, I cook one up for Chelsea. I heat it up for her, and she's loving it.
Coming soon. Pumpkin spice.
You gotta find a good pumpkin. And I will say, every recipe that we've tried, right, has been from Cookie and Kate.
I don't know for sure.
I think maybe all of them have been from Cookie and Kate.
Yeah.
And they've all turned out good, just saying.